Something else, just while I'm running my mouth, I'd like to say about this grounding, especially the way I'm doing it today with my feet in the water, is it's not make-believe. It makes you feel energized. It most definitely changes your body, restoring a balance of voltages. And anyway, there's another interesting therapy which I tried recently. Someone suggested to me, and what it does. Well, let me back up a sec here and basically say that a lot of people in this society are traumatized in one way or another, and it's a matter of degree. But myself, I've been through so much stuff growing up. When I was young, being bullied, experiencing violence at home, violence in England for being a Yank, and violence over here as well. It puts you in a state of high alert. It gets wired into your nervous system, and you can carry it forward, throughout your life, and it becomes the norm. So you're not quite aware of it, really, where it's coming from, the origins, the fact that you're carrying it, because it's basically all you've ever known, right? So there are a lot of people that experience stuff like this, and it's like, we look at them and we think, why are they behaving this way? Why is so-and-so such an asshole or aggressive or bullying or something like that? And of course, it always goes back to this level of trauma where there's a feeling of feeling unsafe, high alert, basically all the time. And what can you do about that? What'll happen when you carry that sort of stress, trauma through your life? It'll affect your body. It'll build up in certain areas. It can cause disease, all kinds of things. And me, I've had trouble with a stress area down here that runs down a meridian, down my arm, all the way down to my fingers, actually. And anyway, this therapy is called vagus reset. And the vagus nerve runs from the brain down the spine, side of the spine, to the gut, all the way down to the large intestine. And that's why the large intestine will communicate with the brain. And basically, if you're eating junk food or sugar, it'll say, hey, we need more sugar and stuff. And then you're hooked, But 80% of the information is going up from the intestine to the brain. Only 20% is going down. So it's talking to the brain all the time. So the junk food people, fast food people, they know this quite well. But anyway, what can we do about it? This vagus reset exercise, well, there are probably many of them, but I'm just trying the ones that were recommended to me. Extremely simple. It only took about 5 to 10 minutes to run through them. Basically, the first one, you lay flat on your back on the floor, you look up at the ceiling, and you make sure that your head stays aligned, and as you're facing the ceiling, you turn your eyes all the way to the right as far as you can, and hold it for 30 seconds to a minute. And then you do the left side. Again, turning your eyes, holding them for 30 seconds to a minute. Then you sit up in lotus position, and what you do is if I can show this properly, you touch the top of your head, you reach around, I can't do this, with your other hand around your rib cage, you bend over to the side, which basically curves everything on the side where the nerve is, and then you point your eyes the other way, and then you repeat the other way. Well, I did this, and I noticed while I was doing it, my breathing increased, it became deeper. Why should it do that? This isn't strenuous in any way. And when I got done with it, it was like something went bing, and I never felt that way. All I could say was, that I felt stoned in a way or something. And I mentioned this to the person that told me about the method, the vagus reset, and they said, because the feeling was great, it was like bliss. And they basically said, this is what normal people feel like all the time. So it was astounding to me that this whole lifetime of trauma that I've been carrying can be switched off with 5 minutes of exercise and be aware now of what normal people feel like all the time. Not that there are that many normal people out there. There aren't, because we all get pressured from different sources in our lives. But anyway, if you're carrying anything like that, I suggest you try this, because I mean, me at age 65, to finally understand that, you know, I've been not only carrying this, but it's basically steering me throughout life. Because once you turn that off, then opportunities, the universe, it all just opens up like crazy, because now you're normal. And how many people are really normal, you know? So anyway, when it comes to therapies, I mean, there are other ones that are effective too, you know, acupuncture, Reiki, things like that. Not things like, you know, medication, for example. But anyway, I wanted to share that experience and talk about how helpful it was and beneficial. And it didn't take much time, you know, very easy to do and incredible. So if you try it, let me know, okay? Bye.